Hey people in internet land, this is Nigel and this is my profile, NG Gavin, aka NG Gavin. Today I wanted to shoot a video about um, people that are struggling in internet marketing or network marketing or whatever marketing you're into, but you want to make money online and just can't seem to make money online, and you keep on hopping from program to program to program, so you never actually get anywhere. And I want to share with you an analogy today, which is hopefully going to make you understand how the process works. And once you know the process, then you know what you're doing wrong, and then you will be able to understand that and not repeat the same mistakes. Because once you get in that same habitual habit every time, you keep on making the same mistakes and you never get anywhere. It's because you keep on making the same mistakes. So knowing this video, I hope it sheds some light on it, and then you can move forward in your business. So when the space shuttle, Columbia, Apollo, whatever, when it starts off, it's at the launching pad at Cape Canaveral, and it's got its rocket boosters on and it's ready to go. So it launches, and these rocket boosters fire, and it's going to spend the most of its energy and the most of its fuel just to get off the ground. So it's, afterburners are on, boom, this thing takes off and it is in the air. So it's going to burn all this fuel it's got it in these two tanks, and then it's got this main tank here. That's just full of fuel. Well, that one there. There, it's rocket boosters. So it just takes off, and it goes up into the different atmospheres to get out of space. So here's another photo. Now, let's just say that that's the same rocket, and it's gone through the stratosphere, hemisphere, whatever, and it's spent probably about 60 to 70% of its fuel, just to get to this. See, when it's first started, it burnt a lot of fuel to get off the ground. Then, when it reaches the pinnacle of the Earth's atmosphere to get into space, it's probably already burnt 70%, 80% of its fuel. Okay, to get just to get out of Earth. And then what happens is, once it gets out of Earth, it then dislodges its tanks, and this back section, the main rocket booster, will then detach from the actual shuttle itself on the front. So now, once it gets into space, there's only about 5% of fuel left, 5 to 10% of fuel left. So it spent literally 90% of its fuel from here to here to here to finally get to here. 90% just to get into space. Okay, and then now, but once it's in space, it glides effortlessly in space with very minimal fuel to burn, and it can actually move and accelerate quite quickly through space. So obviously, space is no gravity, so it doesn't have to burn much fuel at all, and it's cruising. It's going very fast without burning much fuel. And then the process when it lands to Earth and so forth. So this is like your network marketing business. You're going to spend all your energy just to get off the ground, just to get those first couple of people underneath you, and you're going to work your ass off, and it's going to suck, and you're going to think, oh, why am I doing this? All these thoughts are going to go through your head, because you're just going to be a lot of doubt, and you think that, well, I know other people are doing it, but why? I've tried so many things. Why isn't it working for me? I've done everything that my sponsor told me to do, but every time I go into the program, I never get any traction, and I never get off the ground. Some people don't even get off the ground. They quit after a day, they quit after a week, because they don't understand it's a process and it's a journey to get into space. You're going to work your ass off right here, And then as you get up here to, you spent 70-80% of your energy. Some 3, 6, even 1 year later, okay, and you're still going up, but you spent 70-80% of your fuel, and you're already into this thing, and you're 6 months to give it a minimum of a year, okay, and you're working your ass off. You're working, as soon as you get home from work, you're working 4 to 5 hours on the computer at night, trying to get traffic to your website, or do what you're doing to get leads into your business, connect with people on Facebook, whatever. And then you're getting up there, and then finally you're into space, and this is when you really start to, your income really starts to explode. 5,000 a month, 10,000 a month, boom. And then once you're in space, you're just gliding effortlessly, because you've done the high yards in the beginning, and man, now you got this just massive amount of people. You've got business builders underneath you, and you've got hundreds, even thousands of affiliates or people in your downline, and you're just cruising. And this is when you reach the 10,000 mark, 20,000 mark, because you've done the hard yards already. You've stuck it out, and this process to get to this place where you're in space, it might take a couple of years. Okay, so for everyone that is getting into network marketing, understand that when you first start, you're going to be like this rocket. Do not quit, because if you quit, you'll never get off the ground. You're going to keep repeating this process, and this habitual process, and it's going to be very damaging to you, because you're always going to be quitting, going to the next big launch that is hyped up with the bullshit that people go on about, and you get into this thing, and you're going to make all this money, and then boom, guess what? You never get off the ground, or you just get off like this rocket here. You just slightly off the ground, and then you quit, and then you repeat the process over and over again. I think you get my point. So next time you go into a program or some sort of deal that you think it is a good program, take a look at the fully and understand the compensation plan, the product, and then really just go hard at it, and go hard until you do not stop, until you get to this point that you're in the stratosphere. So this might take you a couple of years, but if you're going to quit after your first week, you're never ever ever going to reach space. So hope that little analogy explains everything, a little bit about your journey. So if you're one of these people that just quit all the time, guess what? You need to start focusing on just one opportunity or one program, whatever that you're into, and just focus on it 100%. Give it 12 months. Give it minimum 12 months, then you really start to gain some traction, and hopefully you'll get into space like this rocket here, and using literally minimum boosters, and you'll be flying through space effortlessly while your downline is multiplying like rabbits. So hope you enjoyed that little video. If you want to connect with me later on, that's just my profile there. I mean, who would want to connect with me? I mean, look at this guy. I mean, look at this guy's face. I mean, would you want to connect with this guy? Anyway, that's me. I'm out, and I'll see you in the next video.